Psychopathy and Chris Watts. Chris Watts meets the criteria for primary psychopathy, as evidenced by his lack of empathy, emotional detachment, and willingness to prioritize his own desires over the lives of his family, motivation, and planning. Watts was involved in an extramarital affair and sought a new life with his mistress. To avoid divorce, financial strain, and responsibilities as a father, he appears to have premeditated the murders as a solution to these perceived problems. Behavior leading up to the murders. In the days prior, Watts displayed unusual behavior. He became emotionally distant, lied to his wife, and deleted messages to hide his affair, indicating a calculated approach rather than a spontaneous decision. The night of the murders. Despite claiming he snapped, evidence points to premeditation. He arranged a babysitter and, after murdering Shanann, methodically disposed of her and their daughter's bodies in oil tanks, showing a detached and calculated approach. Actions after the murders. Watts' post-crime actions included attempts to mislead police, friends, and media, reinforcing the idea of premeditation. His calculated efforts to hide the crime suggest an intention to avoid consequences rather than an impulsive reaction. For killing his children. While the exact reason for killing his daughters remains uncertain, Watts may have viewed them as obstacles to his desired life. Leaving them alive might have complicated his plan to start fresh with his mistress. Methodology and disposal. Watts smothered both children using blankets, then placed their bodies in separate oil tanks at his workplace, a remote location likely chosen to delay discovery, further indicating a calculated plan. Bella's awareness and fear. Watts confessed that Bella witnessed her sister Celeste's death and asked, "Is the same thing going to happen to me as Cece?" This statement suggests Bella was aware of the danger, making the situation particularly chilling. A characteristic of psychopathy. Rather than empathy, he was driven by a desire for control, perceiving his family as obstacles to be eliminated.